Day? Well, today is being called a time to remember, to act, and prevent. It's Overdose Awareness Day, and sadly every year thousands of lives, including Arizonans, your loved ones, are lost to overdoses, and families are left behind to grieve. So that's why it's so important to have real conversations about prevention, education, and accessible treatment. So to talk more about this is Christian Day with Crossroads. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And this is one of those things that people at home might be thinking, this doesn't apply to me.
Right.
But it's pretty easy to say that almost everyone probably knows someone else
somebody.
who suffered an overdose.
Absolutely. It doesn't discriminate, you know. Everybody knows somebody who has passed away from this.
What is your message today?
My message is, honestly, you're not alone. You know, we do have services that are available. We can help if you're struggling. If you want to come into treatment, reach out.
How long have you been involved with Crossroads?
I've been involved with Crossroads for 1.5 years, but I've been in recovery for almost 8 years.
What has your recovery been like?
I mean, I lost, you know, the house, the car, the kids, and my life today beyond my wildest dreams. I would have never imagined that I get to do this.
What for you made the difference and it got you to where you are today?
Honestly, I had hit rock bottom and I was just over. I was over sticking a needle in my arm. I was over, you know, trying to appease everybody else. I finally was doing it for myself.
This is something that can be very difficult for an entire family.
Absolutely.
I mean, you had loved ones that were watching you, that were there with you.
Right.
What is your advice or message to people who maybe has someone in their life that they're worried about?
If you have somebody that's in your life, you know, spreading the awareness. I carry Narcan with me everywhere. Just have them come in to Crossroads. Let us assess them and help them.
What are some of the signs? What are some of the things that you should look for in loved ones when you might be concerned about their behavior?
Mood swings, shortness of breath, nodding out. Stuff like that.
And you brought Narcan with you.
I did.
We know that there's Narcan available actually at Phoenix Public Libraries.
Absolutely.
You can get it there. Truly something life-saving.
Yes.
And you have it on you. Have you had to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've had to use it at a bus stop. You know, I keep it in my car. I keep one in my purse all the time.
Definitely. And we were talking before we came into break that this is something that doesn't discriminate.
Right.
Everyone's impacted some way. What have you seen in the community in terms of overdose deaths?
Honestly, I've been to almost 70 funerals due to overdoses, and like I said, it doesn't discriminate. You know, somebody knows somebody who's been through this.
You've been going through recovery for almost 8 years now. How do you feel? I mean, how are you feeling now?
Honestly, I feel amazing. You know, I get to live a life beyond my wildest dreams. I get to spread awareness. I go into the jails, into the prisons, and talk about recovery and just give others hope.
Was asking for help one of the hardest parts of this?
Yes, absolutely. You know, our pride and our ego gets the best of us sometimes, and we're just embarrassed. But we're human, and we are enough. So,
what is your advice for someone who maybe knows they need help?
If they need help, honestly, you're not alone. Reach out. There's so many opportunities and different things that you can do, whether it's treatment, you know, in going into outpatient services, everything.
Thank you so much for joining us. Again, raising awareness on International Overdose Awareness Day, which impacts families in Arizona every single day.
Every day.
So we certainly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.